Now let's get back to business.
Lisa, I want to thank you and Mighty one more time for coming out here with us and investing your time and your efforts to maybe expand what you've had going so far. I think you've got a great horse here. I think he's got the potential to really be probably as unbeatable as you want him to be. But I think we need to go at him now. Yes, he is 16 years old, and he's been the way he's been for a while now. But we need to expand beyond this and say, if you would give us the freedom to change a few things, you give us more body control. Okay, that's where it is. We don't have all the control of the different body parts that we need to move beyond where he's at right now. And this is, it's basic stuff that we start with our young horses. Turning loose of that hip, turning loose of the shoulder, the rib cage, the neck, the face, all those things where we start in the beginning to help these horses really give us that body control. So when we go beyond the basics and we start to add speed and we start to be more disciplined or more specific with the direction we're going to go with them, we don't run into a spot where we get stuck. Okay? I think this horse will turn loose probably at whatever approach or whatever level you can turn loose of it. Show him that you can sit up there and not pull on him all the time. Okay? If I was wearing that bridle, I would really get unmotivated about who was sitting on me if they were pulling on those reins all the time. Okay? We didn't talk much about that, but while we're here and it's shown up, we're going to address it because this is something people struggle with.
Right.
You know what he's saying to you? You used to rub on me all the time. What's the deal here? You're not rubbing, so he says, okay, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to rub on you.
Yeah.
Okay? He needs to learn to be patient. He needs to learn to be respectful, and he needs to learn to do it right there. Okay? If you'll find, Lisa, that your approach will start to say to your horse, biggest reward you're going to get is I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to give you that release of that pressure that you're looking for, and I'm going to leave you alone and give you a chance to think about it. Okay? And you're going to find your horse get more patient about being back there and not running up here saying, hey, come on, see all that effort I put out? You need to be rubbing on me. And then they start rubbing back. Okay? That right there can set you back way further than you ever imagined. Okay, if I let my horse start to be disrespectful enough, good job. But I need to be specific enough to say, that's where I want you. Okay? We might find, scoot him on back a little more. Right there. You might find that the more you look like that strong, confident, calm, yet assertive leader that says, get off of me. I don't need you up here. I'm trying to have a conversation. Can you just wait right there? You might find that that helps with your approach, that helps with how this horse looks at you, might help this horse turn loose of some of that stuff a little quicker.
Okay.
Okay? As they look at us, and they look at us as someone who is good about knowing what they need, yet confident enough that when you ask for something, did you ask for it just for the fun of it? Just to see if you get it, or did you ask for something from that horse for a reason, because you needed it? Okay, I want my horse to know that when I ask for something, I need it, and I need it right now. Okay, because depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing, it could be very detrimental to my safety. Okay, so think about your approach. Think about what he has to offer, and now it's your job to go ask for it. Once again, I want to thank you dearly for being a part of our Horsemanship Challenge. And I think you've clearly seen you've got a few challenges along the road, but as you proceed, and hopefully we'll be able to come back and see your progress and maybe pick up where we left off here today. You go home and you practice the things that we've showed you today, then hopefully we can get back with you and move beyond that, bring our barrels back into play, and show everybody just how unbeatable this little horse can be. I'd like to say a special thank you to Brian and Jennifer Ames here in Harrisonville, Missouri for the use of their facility. and all their help in putting this show together. And tune in next week for the Horsemanship Challenge.
Do you have a challenge in your barn? We're seeking horses to be included in the show. For requirements and more information, visit the Horsemanship Challenge website at www.horsemanshipchallenge.com.